Okay, for what it's worth, this is going to be an additional video talking about my P64 here. I got from Classic Firearms, just a little bit of a comparison. Now I got these statistics off of a website. It's a pretty good website. It's ballistics by the inch, I think .com, and they did some real world gun stuff here, and they've actually got a test on the P64. They say it's a 3.5 inch barrel. Other sources I've seen say it's like 3.33. I mean, I don't know for sure. I didn't measure it. But they've got the Hornady 95 grain XTP at 890. And then compared that to another carry gun that I've done a review on. This Kel-Tec P3AT, 2.7 inch barrel. The same load. It's a Hornady. It's a 90 grain though, XTP. And they're saying it's going at 790. So and then here's another one I thought might be interesting. It's a similar gun. It's a Walther PPK. It's a lot of people say it's real similar to the P64 design and everything. 3.3 5-inch barrel, same ammunition, Hornady 90 grain, and it's 877. So if you compare that out of the Walther 877 to this one where it says 890, I mean it's pretty similar. And then just off of Hornady's website, just for the heck of it, if I can make it focus, but anyways, the 9x18 Makarov, they say I have a 4-inch barrel is 1,000 feet per second at the muzzle, and basically they list a 380 is the exact same thing. Now the only difference really is the 380 is a 90 grain and the Makarov is a 95 grain. So they're listing the muzzle energy at 200 and the muzzle energy here at 211. So 5 grains bigger bullet, traveling basically roughly the same speed's going to have about just a little bit more energy, so it's really comparable, I guess, to 380 in a lot of ways, power wise. Now here's the I printed this off. This is actual manual. I got this online off another good website. I'm trying to think of what the name of it was. The unofficial P64 website, I think, but you can just Google it. But here's the specs on it as per this website. Weight, it says with empty magazines 21.93 ounces. There's overall length, thickness 1 inch. They say barrel length 3.33 and sight radius 4.5 inches. So just comparing this, power wise to a 380. It's probably similar. I mean, you got a little bit longer barrel in this compared to the Kel-Tec that I usually carry, so you're going to have a little bit more muzzle velocity, a little bit bigger, very slightly bigger bullet. You're going to have a little more energy. Really not a huge advantage, same number of rounds and everything. It's just a different gun, just a different thing. But there's another bullet comparison. It's the same thing I showed in my other video. You can see barely the difference there. The Makarov, I guess it's a millimeter longer than the 380, and I guess the bullet, to me, it's slightly more rounded. Looks. I mean, you can not really tell it's any bigger, really. But size comparison, it compares pretty nicely to this SCCY here. I mean, you can see holding them up together. I mean, they're pretty much exactly the same size. The only difference is going to be this is a 9mm and it's a lot lighter because it's polymer, and it's got a double stack magazine which can hold more rounds of 9mm, whereas this is a single stack and it's going to be a little thinner. So between the two, I mean, if you're just going all overall carry gun, I mean, you'd have to go with this just for more the SCCY, just because of more power and more capacity, but I don't know. I didn't really get this for a carry gun. I mean, I might use it for a carry gun. I think it would be good for pocket carry, even though it doesn't have any sort of drop safety on it. You would have to be careful. If it dropped on something hard, I mean, it could possibly go off. But it's a military sidearm. It was a military service. It's just a really good design. I really like the the quality of it. I really like the feel of it, the weight. I haven't shot it yet, but I think it would be a lot more comfortable to shoot than this gun. This gun, I mean, it's a handful, you know, 9mm and a little light gun like that. This gun I think would be more controllable. The double action trigger pull on this is very hard, very hard. I mean, it's not as bad as what I've heard people say it is, but it's, you know, it's pretty hard. And a single action's good. Single action's no problem. You know, and it's got, there's your single stack 6-round magazine, hill release. But you know, that's just a quick comparison. You know, ballistically, I would say pretty much similar or identical to a 380 with the same, you know, barrel length and everything. It's going to be pretty similar from what I found online. And in size, it's pretty similar to this gun. You know, so that's just a little quick comparison. I thought I would do a follow-up video. Hopefully that was helpful to some people. You know, one thing I will say as far as this again versus a 380, ammunition for this is going to be a little bit cheaper from what I could find. I mean, I know you can find steel case, I guess 380 sometimes, but the steel case Monarch, I mean, it's about as cheap as a 9mm to shoot, which may be a slight advantage over a 380. But other than that, it's basically about the same, I think. I just got this gun because I thought it was a nice, just a nice historical gun to have, and I think I'm going to enjoy shooting it. But anyways, this is you know, just a quick comparison video. Hopefully, maybe somebody found it you know, informative or entertaining. And thank you for watching.